Hi, welcome to my channel, Shimmer Elegance, where we provide women's wigs, accessory, and beauty products and jewelry. Today, we are going to make a full cap wig. So let me show you what we're going to need today. You're going to need a mannequin head. You're going to need a cap. We're using a full net cap, and we're just going to place it right on top here. And you are going to need some needle and thread. So I went ahead and pre-threaded some needles here at the bottom. And we have some stick pins to hold the hair down. And today we are using a 4x4 closure. And we are using 4 bundles of deep wave Brazilian 100% human hair. So let's get started. Now that we have the cap on a mannequin, we're going to go ahead and start with our first bundle, unraveling bit. Okay, and this is our first bundle, and we're going to go ahead and set this to the side. And we are going to place the 4x4 closure. We want to put it right at the top. I'm going to go ahead and pull this to the side here so that you can see it more. So we want to place it all the way down to the edge here. And we want to take our pins and stick them in on each side. Then we're going to place one at the top. I have two different sets of pins. We have the long ones here, and then we also have the short little stick pins. So you can use both types. It's up to you. We have the short ones. Let's get this in place here. Okay, we're going to place one on each corner. Once we have the closure in place, we want to take the hair and we want to twist it, and we're going to move it out the way. So just twist it up here, and then we're going to put a clip on it. Let this stay in place. Let's clip it. Okay, and you want to have some clips handy. And there we are. So we have the 4x4 closure. We have that in place. We want to bring it down to the edge here. The center part inside is going to be cut out once the wig is completely done. So what we want to do now is we want to take our first bundle, and I'm doing everything by sight. We want to go around the edge, the completely edge of the wig, to start our first layer. So I'm going to go ahead and start pinning right on the edge. We're going to go all the way around. Just get that pinned up there. Put some more pins. Let's secure the place. Stick that right in. Okay, and then we're just going to swing it on around until we get the whole cap pinned down. Pull some more pins out here. Okay, and we're just going to go around until we meet the closure. Okay, we're almost there, so I'm going to go ahead and clip this part off. Let's clip it till it meets the closure. And this is the remaining of the first bundle. So let's go ahead and finish pinning this down here. Okay, and we are getting everything in place so that we can start sewing our very first line here. So let's get that clipped on there. Make sure that's secured. And we'll go ahead and add another pin on the other side to make sure that's in place. So what we've done so far is we have the 4x4 closure in the front, and I'm going to spin it around so that you can see. We have one track starting at the bottom. So this gives your wig a full capacity if you go ahead and do that U-shape sew in for the first layer. All right, and since we have lots of thread here at the bottom, already pre-threaded, we're just going to go ahead and start. I like to start from right to left, and we put it in, we loop it, we put it in, and then we're going to loop it again. Okay, until that feels secure. It's to your liking how tight you want your stitches to be. You definitely want them to be secure, so definitely have those pins in. Okay, and we're just going to keep going around until we meet the other side. So stay with me, guys. It's going to take a minute, but we are going to get through it. It's a very simple technique. A full net wig fits any size head, stretches to your head shape, which is a good thing about it. And we're just going to keep sewing. Make sure that the end is secure. Once you start sewing, loop it at least twice and just go on around till you get to the other side. Okay, and we're just continuing. Let's loop it. Okay, and just continue to loop it and go on over to the other side. A very quick and easy way to make your own wig to your liking. You control the tracks that you put in. You can control how you spread them out. If you want to double your tracks, or if you want to start them single and double them as you get towards the top, it's totally up to you. It's your preference. So the thread is getting short here. So I'm going to go ahead and loop it here because I'm going to have to pick up here to continue. Okay, now that we finished with that thread, I'm going to go ahead and grab another one from the front. They're already pre-thread, which is a good thing to do, is to pre-thread your needles so that you can keep going. You want to loop it. We'll be starting back off again. Loop and loop. Okay, and we just want to keep on until we get to the other end, meeting the closure. And as you're sewing the tracks in, it's a good practice to pull these needles out. Pull them out as you go. That way you won't forget them at the end. Okay, we're just going to keep on going around to the other side. Okay, I'm just going to turn that just a tad bit so you can see that back view. See, we're just working it from one end to the other until we have this unit completely full towards the top and the closure meets. Okay, we just stick and loop until we get to the other end. And as you pull it out, you give it a little gravity, pulling it so that the stitches is secure. Okay, we are almost at the other end. Just going to continue. So we have this completed. Our first track. It is looking amazing so far. Continue to loop, stitch and loop. Okay, we are almost close to the other track for the closure. Stitch and loop until we are meeting the closure. Okay, and we are almost there. Okay. All right, so what we've done so far is we got this stitched in. We got our first track stitched in from one side of the closure to the other side. So now we are going to go ahead and start on the second track. So any stick needles that we have here, I'm going to go ahead and pull them out so that we don't miss them later. Okay, and we are going to go ahead and measure this. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and open our second track. We're going to put that one to the side. Let's get the tags off of here. Okay, we got a new bundle we are opening, and let's go ahead and start this one. Start this at the side where the closure is at, meeting the closure. Okay, and we're just going to turn it to the side there. We are starting on our second track. Just pinning these babies down. And when you're doing your tracks, you can measure them out about 1 inch apart. You don't want it to be too bulky. Do 1 inch apart. Give it that flexibility. You don't want your wig to be stiff. So we're just going to keep on going until we get to the other end where it meets the side of the closure. Just going to continue to put the stick pins in, putting it in place. Give it about 1 inch apart. Another stick pin. Put this one in here. It's going to meet the closure. Okay, and so we got the second track in place, meeting one closure side to the other closure side. Okay, and since I left some thread off at the other end, I'm going to start from the left, going towards the right. Okay, and I'm just going to go ahead and loop. Secure it, pull it through. Okay, and now that we have the end here secured, and so we're going to pull this stick pin out, and we're going to keep on going. We're going to grab another pre-threaded needle. I'm going to put this one to the side. Clip that off. Since we have this here meeting the closure, we'll go ahead and cut the end there. Okay, and we're going to grab another pre-threaded needle, and we're just going to keep working from this side to the other side of the closure. So we're going to stick, loop around the needle, pull firmly to give it tightness, loop around, and just continue until we get to the other side. Okay, and once you get close to a needle, you go ahead and pull that needle out once you get past it. Just to ensure it is there, keeping the track in place. So we'll pull that extra needle out. Just place it up there. We'll keep going. And we will keep going till we get to the other side. stitch, loop, pull it, and secure it. Okay, we got another needle here, so we'll go ahead and pull that out, put it to the side, and just keep going. Stitch and loop. So we have 4 bundles, but possibly we may not need 4 bundles, depending on how full the hair is and how full you like your density to be with your wigs. So at the bottom, we're putting double tracks. You can alternate, you can do doubles, and then you can do single tracks. It's totally up to you, it's your preference. Okay, there's another needle, so we're gonna go ahead and pull that needle out. And we're gonna put it to the side there. And we're gonna continue until we get to the other side to meet the closure. I'm gonna stitch and we are going to loop. Okay, we're almost getting there. I think I'm gonna do double stitches for basically all the tracks. Give it a full look. Once you wet curly hair, it thins out, but once it dries, it does puff up a little bit. Okay, and we're just gonna keep going until we get to the other side. So we have another stick pin here. So we're just gonna go ahead and pull that out, put it to the side. Gonna keep going until we get to the side of the closure here. Stitch, and then we're gonna loop it around the needle. And this is a 4 closure, but of course you can use a frontal, a 13x6. It's your preference. A frontal is more so if you like to have that effect of pulling your hair up, wearing it in a updo. You get the sideburn effect. A frontal more is so if you are just wearing your hair down, you like to keep your hair down and flowing. Okay, so we're almost to the other side of the closure. So we're out of thread. Good thing we got these pre-threaded. So we're gonna go ahead and pick up where we left off here. I'm gonna stitch, overlap, pull, till we get it a tight, firm feel. Okay, I'm gonna just double that. Then loop it over. Okay, we have another needle here, so we're just going to go ahead and pull that needle out and put it to the side. And we'll just keep going. We are almost to the other side. We're close to the frontal edge here. Okay, stick, then loop, pull. Okay, we're almost there. It's looking good. Just finish this off. Let this connect with the frontal. Okay, we got another stick pin here, so let's go ahead and pull that stick pin out, put it to the side. Okay, and this track is meeting the closure, so we're going to stick and then over loop to secure it at the end here. Stick, and we're going to over loop around the needle, pull it out, pull it down, pull that gravity to make sure it's tight. It's not going nowhere. We got another needle here. Go ahead, take that out, and let's go ahead and secure this in. Okay, and let's just go over it a couple times to secure the end. Okay, and let's do it one more time. Stitch and over loop, and let's go ahead and pull another track out. So we got 2 tracks in so far. So this is our look with 2 tracks. Not too bad, not too thin. We still have the remaining to go up here. So as we go up, the fuller the wig gets. So let's start with the next track. Okay, and let's just go ahead and let's pin it here on the left side. So I like to take my needle, stick it through the hair, and stick it onto the mannequin. It makes it holds a little bit better. I always like to put 2 at the end to secure it. Let's just replace that one. Put it back again. Okay, and we're just gonna go ahead and pin it from one side to the other, from one side of the closure to the other side. Okay, and I just want to put that pin back in place once more over here. Okay, and there we go. Let's pull this one up. Okay. Let's just ensure that our pins are down flat. Just pin it on. It's about 1 inch above the other one. And we just keep on pinning till we get to the other side of the closure. Okay, almost to the other side. This is the back. Tracks are making it look pretty full so far. Okay, and we're just going to continue putting our pins in, securing our tracks as we sew. Okay, just securing the tracks. Pins, making sure they're flat. Okay, and we have our 3rd layer. Secure it with pins. Then we're going to go ahead and grab another pre-threaded needle, and we're going to start from the right to the left. And as you can see, she's getting full. We have this one here, which is short, so we're going to just go ahead, clip this one off, and we're going to start a new one. And we're just going to start from the left, from the right to the left. Okay, stick and then loop. And then we want to double loop this one to ensure the end is secure. And once you make a wig and it's completely done, you always go back over, look at your tracks to see if anything needs any adjustments or any changes that you need to make, adding a little bit more hair in or not. So we'll just continue. Until we get to the other side. Okay, and we have a pin here. We want to go ahead and pull the pins out. As we're working that track and you get it sewed down, just go ahead and pull the pins out. Set it to the side and just continue until you get your full capacity of your wig. Okay, just continuing to stitch and loop. Okay, and we're running into another pin, so we just go ahead and pull that pin out, put it to the side, and we'll just continue. And we are continuing with our track till we get to the other side of the closure. And it is coming along. You can see the fullness that's coming in. So we're getting towards the end of this thread, so we just want to loop it a couple of times. Then we're going to grab another pre-threaded needle. Just loop that in there and pull. Oops. Okay, and then we're going to go ahead and pull another thread, and we're just going to continue. I'm going to pick up where we left off. Just going to double it here where we left off, double the loop. Stitch. Okay, running into another needle, we just set that to the side and continue till we get to the other side of the closure. Okay, and we're just going to keep going. side. Okay, running into another needle, just go ahead and stick it to the side. Continue. And we are almost there to the other side of the closure. Almost there. Just getting to the other side of the closure. Just put that to the side so you can see the other side is almost there. Another stick pin. Go ahead, put it to the side. Continue. Just keep working that track until we get to the closure. Okay, another stick pin. Let's go ahead, pull that out. Make sure you hold that mannequin because they will slip out your hand. Okay, we're getting to the end of this thread, so we just want to go ahead and just loop it a couple of times. And then we're going to grab another one, start on a fresh thread. Loop it going back to secure it. Make sure nothing is going to come loose. So we're just going to go ahead and clip this part out. Back to the side. Let's see. Grab another pre-thread. I'm going to finish this side up here. Not too much more to go on this side. Stick that in, loop it. Loop the thread around the needle. And we are almost to the closure. Once we get there, we're going to start on another track. Pull some more hair out. We're going to get her done. This is a quick, simple, easy way to make a quick full cap wig with a 4x4 closure. Okay, any extra needles, we're just going to take them out, put them to the side. Okay, let's just secure that corner. Let's do it twice. Let's give it 2 more. Okay, we got an extra piece there, meeting the closure, so we're just going to go ahead and nap that on off. Chop that off. Okay, and we are going to keep it moving. We're going to start on another track. So we have 3 tracks in so far. Don't look bad. It's coming along good. So we're going to add another track. I'm going to take our needle, put it through the hair, and let's just space this. Let's tilt her a little bit. And let's just space this maybe, I would say an inch up. So we're going to space her an inch up. Okay, gotta make sure that we get her in there. Make sure your track is completely leveled up and lined up. Let's pull that off of there. Let's put this on here. So I'm gonna start from the left. Let's just make that meet the closure on this side here. Let's make sure we got this down in place. Do 1 inch above. Add another pin to secure the end. Okay, and this is what we're looking like. We're gonna tilt her back up a little bit. She's leaning too much. And we're just gonna keep pinning her down till we get to the other side, to the other part of the closure. Okay, let's grab some more pins. We're basically just doing a U shape from one side to the other. and so as you can see, you just put another track on and you see the middle part is filling up very quickly, which is a good thing. We've only been doing this for like 45 minutes, which is not bad at all. So we have some excess hair over here. We'll leave that there until we get to that side, because as you pull with the needle and you're doing the thread, sometimes it can take up a little bit more space. So you want to leave that in, just let it be until you get to that end, and then you can cut the excess piece off here. So we'll go ahead and grab another pre-thread, thread 12 of them, just to have them prepared. So I'm going to go ahead and start from the right until we get over to the other side of the closure. Okay, we just want to secure that in. Just want to keep stitching, over looping it, securing it. This needle is small. I should have grabbed the one that was a larger needle, but it's a needle, it works. Okay, and we're just gonna finish this on till we get to the other end, meeting the closure. Okay, we got another pin here. Let's go ahead and pull that out. Put it to the side, tilt her up a little bit. We'll just keep on working it. To get to the other side, she is getting full. And the tracks are spaced out about 1 inch apart, which is good. Because when you fill your cap, you don't want your cap to be bulky. You want it to be flat. The tracks should be spaced out. I didn't draw any chalk on the cap to do measurements because I'm really good with just seeing things as it is by sight. So you can use some chalk to space your tracks out, just to give you a little guidance. However, if you don't need it, you can do it by sight. Okay, it is coming along good. It's getting nice and full. Got another pan there. We'll go ahead and put that to the side. And we'll just keep going until we get to the other side where the closure is at. Okay, we're running to the end of this thread, so we definitely want to double loop this a couple of times. And then we're going to pick up where we left off. Let's Let's just double look this here. And let's go ahead and just clip that on off. Put that to the side. Okay, and then we're going to go ahead and grab another one, pick up where we left off. We got a pin inside here. We're going to go ahead and pull that pin out and put it onto the side. Okay, I'm just going to tilt her around just a tad bit so you can see the progress. Not too much longer to go. I would say the middle portions here, we're just going to do straight tracks to the back. Okay, and let's just double stitch this here because we're picking up where we left off, stopping the thread, start new thread here. Okay, running into the needle. Let's go ahead and put that to the side. So it gets even faster as you get towards the top of the wig because you have less space to work with, less space to go. And so far it's been 52 minutes since we have been working on this. It's a good progress. I would say at least take an hour and a half to make just a quick little net cap wig, 4x4, 4 bundles. You don't have to use all 4 bundles, but it's best to have more than less. It's nice and full. Let's go ahead and pull that needle out here. Let's space it on over here to secure this space. Okay, almost there. Meeting the other side to the closure. Let's get nice and full. Let's go ahead and pull this needle out, put it to the side, and continue until we get this track to meet the closure on the left-hand side. Okay, we are almost there. Let's go ahead and pull this needle out, meeting the closure. And we are just going to secure the edge here, and then we're going to cut off the excess track. Okay, just securing the end. Okay, and let's go ahead and clip this. Then we're going to clip the excess hair. So we got from one side to the other. It's coming along pretty good. The back is full. Sides are full as well. So we're going to go ahead and cut off the excess hair. Just going to put that to the side. Okay, it's looking pretty good. Okay, and we want to check our thread to see where we are at with the thread. We may have to go ahead and thread some more. Okay, look like we got 3 more threads left. So we're going to work with these 3. And need be, we'll go ahead and thread up some more needles. So we're just going to pull out these excess needles, put them to the side. Okay, and then I'm just going to go ahead and tighten this in once more just for security. Okay. And one more time. Okay, and let's go ahead and clip that off. Just pull the excess pin out. Put that to the side. Okay, and we are going to go ahead and open one more bundle. This is our 3rd bundle. Oops, our 3rd bundle. Okay, let's get that pulled apart. And then we are going to work the top. So this is what we're working with so far. I'll bend that to the front so you can see how much more we have left to go while I'm taking this bundle apart. Put that to the side. Move some of these needles out the way. And we are going to start at the back from side to side. Okay, so we got our 3rd bundle open. Just going to shake it loose a little bit. And then we're going to start pinning it from side to side. Let's see here. There we go. Just get those pinned down. Secure this in. this is what we are working with. So this is how we're going to finish the center of this. We're going to go from side to side until we meet the closure, and then we're going to enclose the closure and secure it. So let's go ahead and start on this. Okay, let's go ahead and put this to the side here. And let's go ahead and grab another pre-threaded needle. I'm so glad that I did 12 of these. Because stopping to thread your needles really slows you down. So it's good to at least thread you about 10 or 12 pre-threaded needles. It helps a lot. You just keep going with the flow. Okay, and we're just going to secure this in. Keep working this. Let's turn it to the side a little bit. And when you're sewing these from side to side, the middle section, you always want to overlap it to the track right below it to secure it, to give it that smooth touch. Let's go ahead and move this excess needle. Just keep going. Loop. I would say we have 1, 2, 3, 4 more tracks to go at the top in total. Good 4. We are almost done. We are in good work in progress. I estimated about an hour and a half. It's been an hour and 4 minutes so far now. So I would say an hour and a half to about an hour and 45 minutes at the most. Because we only have 3 to 4 more tracks to go on the top. And the tracks on the top are not as long as the ones that are on the side. And of course, we have to do the closure as well. So we got to secure the closure. Okay, we're at the end. So let's go ahead and secure this at the end. We want to pull out the excess needles here. That to the side. Okay, and we got one track down. The center part is getting closer and closer. Okay, let's go ahead and add another track here. Definitely going to double it. Let's say from here, about an inch. That's good. Okay. Let's make sure that is even. Okay, and let's go ahead and secure these pieces with our pins. Okay, let's go ahead and grab the end of this thread and work it from the right over to the left. Let's loop that in and secure that in. Okay, we're just working the top of the wig. Pull those excess needles out, put them to the side. Okay, we're at the end of this thread, and let's go ahead and grab another fresh one. We just want to secure it where we left off at the last thread. Let's pull all excess stick pins out and put them to the side. Just go ahead and continue this track here. Then we have 2 more to go. And then we will finish the front up. we just want to make sure you secure the ends when you get to the end of the track. Definitely looping it twice, wrapping it around the needle. Okay, and we're just going to clip the excess hair off at the end. Okay, we are going to go ahead and add another track at the top. This is our progress so far, not too much more. 2 more tracks. Let's just measure that by sight. Okay. Okay, that is good. Good deal right there. Go ahead and cut. Okay, and we just want to go ahead and place these in place with pins. Grab another pin over here. Okay, and we want to use the rest of this thread here at the end and complete this before we grab another needle. We got 1 more left, so we're going to have to thread at least a few more. So let's go ahead and get this started. Secure the end. Just securing the end here. Loop that around to secure. So the extra needles. Okay, and we are on our last thread, and we are going to have to go ahead and rethread a few more needles here. we just want to go ahead and secure this in. Okay, just securing the end. We're going to pull these excess needles out. Okay, we are going to go ahead and put the one last track on the top. Let's go ahead and toss this. Okay, and let's go ahead, put our last track on in the top. So we have one more fill in to go here in the top, and then we are going to finish up our closure. Let's go ahead and measure this. So we can measure this by sight. Okay, and let's go ahead and clip that. Okay, and let's go ahead and secure this here. So you see I didn't put the stick pins in because this is a very, very small space, and I can pretty much hold it down with my hand. With that being said, so loop that up. This is the last track in the top, and then I am going to finish up that closure. Okay, just finishing up the top middle part. Then we're going to need to thread the needle, do a couple of needles, thread them up, finish the closure, and it's a wrap for this wig. Okay, securing that in. Let's go ahead, clip that off. And I'm Go ahead and secure this other end here. Then we'll do the closure and she shall be done. Okay, let's get this done here. Loop. Okay, so we got an SS piece, so let's go ahead and clip that off here on the corner. Just gonna put this piece to the side. Okay, so we have all of the tracks put in at the top. So we are just going to do the closure now. And so this is our finished result. This is the full back of the wig. She's pretty full, nice and shaky. So now that we have the wig done, I'm gonna go ahead and finish up the closure. But before I finish up the closure, I need to put some more thread on a needle. So I'm gonna take a second, put some thread on a needle, and then we are going to finish her up. Let that sit there for a minute. I'll go ahead and do some threading. I did 12. I thought 12 was enough, but always have extra needles pre-threaded. It saves a lot of time. I'm gonna do 2. I think I need 1, but I want to do 2 just to be on the safe side to top this closure off. Okay, so we got 1. Let's go ahead and do 1 more. Let's do 1 more. Okay, that should be cool. Okay, so I am going to turn her to the side. We have 1 thread here. It's short, but we're about to work with the closure, so I want to keep going with the thread, so I'm going to clip this one off. finish off the closure. Did something different this time. I normally do the closure first, then all of the tracks. But for some reason, I wanted to do the tracks and then sew the closure on. But that's okay. It's a preference thing. Go ahead and take that extra needle out of there. Let's pull this one out and keep on working with the closure. Okay, just working my way around the closure. This shouldn't take too long to go from that side to the other side because it's just a 4x4 closure. It's coming along. Have one side down. Just grab a stick pin. Keep this one planted down. Just working my way around. Just tilt her to the back a little bit. Just loop it on up. Okay, not too much more to go. It's 1 hour and 30 minutes. The timing is pretty much on time. I said about 1 hour and 45 minutes. Okay, let's pull some of these extra pins out, toss them to the side. That getting to the end here, so I'm just going to go ahead and double loop this at the end, grab our extra thread, just double that up there. Okay, let's go ahead and clip this off. Okay, and we're just going to go ahead, flip her around to the side, and we are going to finish up the other side of the closure. Grab our last thread. Let's see. Almost there, almost there. Almost there. She looks nice and full. We got a bottle with some water and some essential oil. And we're just going to spray her down, brush her a little bit. Almost there. Just gotta secure the ends, both sides. Okay, we got both sides down. Clip that. This piece of Essex hair up here. Let's go ahead and clip that out. Put that to the side. Okay, and let's go ahead and pull any extra needles out. Okay, there's one there. So on this side, let's get her straightened up, turn her around. This is our finished product. Okay, and I'm just going to go ahead and let the closure down. There's our closure here and the back, nice and full. Okay, we don't want to pull it off the mannequin, but we just want to pull her back some so that we can see the finished product. Okay, so what we are working with. So this is our finished product. This is a full cap with 3.5 bundles of hair and a 4x4 closure. This is the back, nice and full. Side view, nice and full. You can wear the part on the side, or you can wear the part in the middle. We're just going to leave her on the side. Okay, just going to spray a little water on it. So after you're done with your wig, especially the wet and wavy, curly, deep wave, you want to spritz it with a little water, some essential oil in it, your choice. And then just take your fingers, go through the hair. Then I want to put her on another mannequin so that we can get a little bit more. Let's pull this one off. This is one I just made yesterday. So we're going to pull her off, put her to the side. Then let's pull her off. Okay. I think we got a needle in here. Just as I thought. Extra needles. Gotta make sure you take the needles out as you're sewing. 2 of them were left in the back. But that's okay. We'll pull them out. Okay, and then we want to go ahead and put this freshly new full by full. This is how the inside looks. This is 3.5 bundles, 4x4 lace in the front. And I'm going to put her on this mannequin so that we can see how pretty she is. I'm gonna sweep her hair to the side because she's classy like that. Nice. And then of course, later we're going to cut the inside of the cap out in the front. But we'll do that later. We just wanted to get her made for her client. This is the end result. I'm going to spray her down a little bit more. A little water, a little essential oil. Spray the hair down. Just take your fingers and go through it. Okay, and this is our beauty. Thank you for watching my channel. I am Miss Shim from Shimmer Elegance. The website is shimmerelegance.com. Please visit our shop. Feel free, if you have any questions or answers, send us a message. Peace.